in Switzerland, so it's time for Baselworld. And Baselworld is the largest watch and jewellery show of its kind. And the whole world comes to this town in Switzerland to see just what's new in the big wide world of watches and jewellery. Now, I've spent 4 days here, so I've had a good look around, and I'm going to show you some things that have caught my eye. Hermès do watches differently from everybody else. As well as their better known Cape Cod and H-Hour, what this company does is bring the colours and the designs from, say, their scarves or their ceramics and put them into watches, whether it's a night sky picked out in a carriage on a dial or the motifs that you find on a silk scarf. Hermès brings what they really are to their watches. And I think the most unusual show of Hermès expertise are these watches that are actually straw marquetry. And now over to Breitling, who are well known for their pilot's watches, and now have 8 models with their own in-house calibers. And what I found particularly interesting was this 24-hour space watch that was created to commemorate Scott Carpenter's 1962 orbit of the Earth on the Mercury 7. Now, for those of you who want to descend to the depths of the ocean, this chronograph with magnetic push buttons can be operated at 2,000 meters. Patek Philippe is a watch brand which is so well known for its incredible complications that nobody else can make. And this year we have the perpetual calendar for women, which is one of the ultimate complications that is also really quite practical.
This watch, actually, I asked also a team of only women to work on it.
Okay.
I think that was the smartest way to create their own watches. It will consider every month, especially the month of February, and it will also consider the leap year.
Harry Winston isn't just about the diamonds, and increasingly watches are a very important business for them. Their men's watches are surprisingly technical and quite butch, including versions of the Avenue C with all sorts of complications like retrograde indicators. But there's something very unusual for women that doesn't just rely on diamonds, and these 4 watches all have feather dials. They're all different, and I think you'll agree that I haven't seen many watch dials like this. Some of the most recognisable watches from Tag Heuer, including the Carrera and the Monaco, were designed by Jack Heuer himself, who is great-grandson of the founder Edward Heuer. But Jack also brought something else very special to Tag Heuer, and he was one of the first watch brands to actually use brand ambassadors. And here is Jack himself in his 80th year to tell us about how he brought the faces of Hollywood to Tag Heuer.
We worked closely with prop masters, property masters in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. The film companies would select the prop master to film according to their specialty, you understand? Mm-hmm. So this guy was selected to make the film Le Mans. At a certain moment, the producer said to Steve McQueen, you had a blue overall yesterday and a green one the day before, and today you're in red. You have to decide how you want to look like. He said, I want to look like Joseph, you see. And then Joe called the prop master, he came with a box, he had to choose a watch, etc., put on the patch. That's how it went. And now we have Cameron Diaz, yes. She knew the brand before already, she was wearing our watches, and she was absolutely charming. She asked her what she did is sports, and she surfs, and she snowboards. She doesn't ski, just snowboard, and is quite active, and is absolutely charming California girl, really.
Yeah. And this is your 80th anniversary watch?
Yes, that is, yes.
And tell me, how, you were very much involved in the design?
Yes, very much. I'm quite pleased it came out very nicely. It's been a big success. And then we have on the back, we put my signature with limited edition, and we put the family crest. So it's a beautiful watch, very simple, very pure, the way I like it.
But like the original Carrera that you designed?
Very similar, yes.
It's very elegant.
Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with it. Yeah. I got a lot of compliments, I must say. Yeah.